right now for London session. Good London session vibes. Like a little trade, Germany 40 and US 30 tonight. But really Germany 40, that's what we up here for. So I'm on the call right now. I'm on live trading people. And then we about to get started. So let me focus on that real quick. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live trading session for tonight. Let me actually go ahead and record. So as you can already tell, I've been updating all the chats so far. So I guess I do like a quick rundown on everything first before I actually focus on like the Germany 40 move for tonight. So started off with US 30. This one in particular, really what I'm looking for is the retest back to the top of the zone. So since I'm on my way, since I'm expecting the retest back to the top of the zone, I was like, cool. Like I might as well just give y'all another buy setup off of that breakout. And actually I might mess around and give y'all maybe like a buy entry off of the support level too, depending on how it's looking in a few minutes. But as of right now, the main setups I'm looking for on this is the breakout out of these zones back to the top of this zone here, and then literally either we're going to see the push happen for the buys all the way up until around 6 a.m. and then from there, that's when those sell entries will be valid as well once the market starts to come back down. Because if we get closer to the New York session and we're seeing that it's at the top of this resistance level, then 9 times out of 10, during that time, we'll be looking for the sales from that level, or we'll just be anticipating like a potential breakout. But for tonight, this is kind of like that same like move I'm looking for. One last retest here, or depending on how I look within the next 30 minutes, I'll give y'all like another buy entry off the bottom of this support. Next up, we got SPX. Same concept, right? So for some reason across all the pairs, the market decided that it wants to come back to the same levels that it was at during the New York session and just even like the day before, right? So the same thing we saw, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday after the New York session, took off the buys, came back for the sales, and then we started to see it like consolidate and chill out, right? So the gap doing once the market opened back up at 6. So what I always say about the gap, usually the market likes to come back, close the gap, which is what we're seeing right here. So actually that's kind of leading me to kind of like a double confirmation. So either for sure, like now that's coming back to close the gap. Once the market break out that zone, I'm still looking for that same setup for those buys at 43.75. Back to smash TP1, TP2, and then TP3. And if you want, you actually can set a buy stop on this setup as well. Really on all of these. If you're not doing Tokyo session, like London session vibes, it's not really like when it actually goes for the move it needs to go to, you don't really see the market play around during this time. It's only like during New York session when it's like news and all the other variables, the people speaking and talking that make the market kind of like always come back for retest. So yeah, same thing that we talked about US 30, like kind of with that same concept as SPX. So either breakout here or I think I want to look to give y'all a which one I think it's this one. Like if it doesn't break out, I will look for another buy entry off of this level. The retest back to support. Then we look took our buys back to the top of the zone, and then of course that 43.75 entry will still be valid. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the second entry literally 43.60. Yeah, so yeah, if it comes up for the full retest, cool. If it fails to break the support, we take our buys at 43.60. If it doesn't come back here and it just actually proceeds to like retest top of the zone and break out, then we got our buy entry at 43.75. And then next up, NAS 100. This one, as you can see, I didn't really give us a breakout one. Peripheral, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I still can. But this one was more so like, For this one, it was looking like it was about to retest the support level first, and it kind of did. And then that's kind of like what we're seeing now, like this bullish kind of tick. So since I already gave y'all this buy type in particular, the next one could still be valid for once it break outside of the zone. So let me go ahead and give y'all this one as well. And then we can throw this into the chat too. And then if the market does end up pushing down, then cool. Just make this like a second entry for my people that trade now. And then we'll go stop loss 250. 250 for 250. And then 500. So really this one would be just a TP1, TP2 type of trade. If we can't get this first entry down here. Real definition of the scalper setup. And it's coming clutch too, because I didn't give y'all those sales setups at the top of the zone. So after it's done pushing up for these buys and give us the forward retest to 15188. If it rejects this price, as expected, you can look to take sales again, right at 15170. The stop loss will be above the zone or above resistance. Boom. And then we're going to take it back down to the bottom of the zone. TP1 being right here. TP2 spot on. And then TP3. And what I'm going to do is, once again, this move probably won't come into a New Year session. So if that's the case, I'm going to leave an orange line right here just to make sure like that's a retest spot. Got to make those mental notes so we can know like, all right, it's a probability that the market can come here and bounce off of this for a continuation of the uptrend. Always got to be prepared. All right. And for now, let me go ahead and rewind all of this. It's the only one that I want to focus on for real. Really, I'm not mad at that entry too. I remember that 15136. All right, cool. So this is technically the main entry I want to still look for today. Well, tonight. And then the second entry, let me just put a line right here.
For some reason, across all the periods, the market decided that it wants to come back to the same levels that it was at during the year session, just like the day before, right? So, same thing we saw, what's it? Yesterday, yeah, yesterday, after the year session, took off the buys, came after sales, and then we start to see like a consolidate and chill out, right? So, gap.
Alright, so as you guys saw, I just got done updating my chat. Why did you put that spot to place your fib? Hold on one second, y'all. Why did I put that spot to place our fib? For which one? For the like my main sales or for the boss? And not the total drop on dots. Which one are you talking about? For the sales or the boss? You talking about this one? Like technically, like why I didn't do this? Or why did I put this spot? Or were you talking about just now when I did the buys? If you're talking about the sales, I went based off of I usually always go off of the yes. Alright, so I'm gonna do both just because I'm still not sure. So if you talk about the sales, I just go based off of like the previous. So this is technically the next technical previous lower high, which is why technically why you see like it's consolidated right here because it's hitting 78 and 61 over and over again. So instead of me worrying about this one, the zone that it's in right now, I'm anticipating I want to see like a breakout. So I always go to like the next lower high point, which is right here to the left. So that's why I'm like, all right, cool. You break out, you hit the 78 right here. I know for sure once you start to reject and come back inside to this price level, it's cool for me to take that sell. Yep, I can hear you. This one. Yeah, I'm just looking at the. Yeah, you really hit on those. Yep, based off of the zone. Cause like the only time I would look for this one, cause secondly I would love to see like the overall breakout for the buys. It's just that I'm not really sure if it's really gonna come tonight. Like I want to see that buy move probably happen like tomorrow for like New York. So like right now, fake breakout, come back in for the sales to pull back one last time, and then New York tomorrow. That's when you'll probably see me like, all right, cool, we could take our buys to the next level. And then that's when we're looking at this 61 and this 78. Because really like your preference. Because like if you wanted to just look at this level and not look at the short term, which will be down here, like in this range, you could. You just have to be like more patient to like wait on this move. So like this would be like areas I would have like sell limits at. So sell limit right out the 61 or sell limit right out that 78%. Mm-hmm. No problem. And then it's kind of like too when we start to see like, that's why I'm kind of like favoring the bias anyway, because like you know I'm still in my US 30 swing, so like this should be the same concept on Germany 40. Usually when we see like consolidation, it's kind of like setting us up for that next move to come. Yep, exactly. Because if it was a true downtrend, it would have been just broke out of this bottom zone and would have kept going. Yep. Yep. That's exactly, yep. So like this position down here, like if somebody was still holding this position, this would be one of those trades where I'd be like, all right, just hold it. Or look for, if the market comes back here tonight, then we know like, cool, you come back to this level tonight, I know I have a higher probability of holding this trade and anticipating that breakout back to the upside, just like you said. That's why I be happy when it be selling off. I'm like, cool, come back to the key support levels. Because you're only going to come here so many times before you actually take off. And then let me see. Oh, you talking about why was it on this zone? Yep. Yeah, on the day-to-day, sometimes like when I see like it's consolidating, that's kind of like when I have it like close. Because you know, usually I'm always telling y'all like I always just go to my big lows. So my real range will be right here. And if we can kind of see that to the left, let me see if I can find another time where I did that. Oh yeah, right here. To the left. And then you see how this was kind of like that zone. It was chilling in this area. Came back to retest one last time. Then it finally broke out. Retested and took off. That's actually crazy. That's kind of like exactly what we're seeing to the left of the chart too. Because that's certain instance of where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm looking at this level. I'm looking to see if it's going to give us a double bottom first. And then I said, during New York, we're going to get close to New York session. That's when we anticipate the breakouts. And then now it's going back to that full retest back to this point. We got 3 minutes. Alright, y'all, so I'm back. So, like I was saying, as you just saw, Q&A session, like once I'm done giving out setups, Q&A session goes into the fact where they can ask you literally any questions that they have, and we go over like basically like what we're looking for in the market. Really during London session, that's currently 2:57 in the morning. What's going on now during London, or then essentially what's going on after that during New York. So right now we're just chilling to see how the market is going to open up for the London session opening bell. If it starts to move, then obviously we have some plays to look for. But if it doesn't, I already given them the setups that I want to see in particular, and then I might set like an alarm. I might make this like a vlog. I really want to get back to doing my vlogs with y'all because I haven't been really going hard on YouTube like I know I should be and I should be going. So I'm gonna really get back to that. So maybe at 4 a.m. I'll add on to this video, set an alarm on my phone and vlog like what a London session looks like when I'm trying to hop in my Germany 40 trades, my Germany 40 setups. But I guess I will update y'all too on the month so far. Started this account with 100K. Technically, from the day-to-day trades I've been taking, I'm up. Like trades I actually closed in profit on, I'm already up 300,000, right? So 474 in profit, and then I still have my US30 swing trades that's literally floating 400K in profit. So you do the math on that, right? I've already seen the account crack like a milli on the account. But obviously with pullbacks and stuff. Hold on 1 second, Joe. Go ahead. Yep. 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 So yeah, I was actually just about to get ready to set that up too, because that's kind of like what we see in the SPX. Like I'm expecting all this to kind of like be like a fake sell-off in a sense. So it'll be like a retest to this level, and then so this technically could be the second entry, and then the first entry on this, we can actually make it based off of where our last MAs had crossed that on the 15. So just literally this setup in particular. So how it took down for the sales, you finally start to see the market slow up, and then as soon as that bullish engulfing candlestick happen, then boom, we got our buy entry. Now, if it decides to, I doubt it though, but if it decides to really come out of here in this level, then we'll go ahead and adjust. But really want to see the kind of like what you just said, like a retest just to this area, and then we can make that extra buy entry at 33.945. And then don't really want the stop loss too steep on this because we're in Tokyo, well, London session right now. Okay, you're bouncing off that support. You're bouncing off of that support. You're coming back into your support, and you're bouncing off that support. I don't just love when the market is all in alignment. All four of them. Poetry. Once again, of course, I like doing it right at right when we dating about to get out the car. So maybe I might maybe I meet this in the middle. Maybe I push the call back to like 3 a.m. So that's technically 30 minutes after when the call was start, and then do it from like 3 a.m. to like 3:30. It'll be 30 minutes to be quick. Boom. Just to do this thing, be in and out. Or technically we'll be in our entry and instead go and go to sleep. Alright, so they all still chilling right there. So let's go ahead and do a quick recap before we get off. Starting off with US30. Hit retest support, go to the structure. Once this market really push back up, you can either take this entry at that 33.941 or you can wait for that second entry off of that breakout. Right? Regardless, I'm expecting that retest back to this resistance level. And if we're here by New York session, you'll probably hear me in the chat or on the call tomorrow. Saying like, okay, we'll probably start looking for sales off of this level, or I might look to swing trade these positions down here and anticipate the breakout. So if you do take these buys and we're all the way up here by this morning, later on today, feel free to just hold these trades with me. Once again, SPX finally pushing back up again. Showed us that this was support. The same concept. Like I said, you got two TPs that you can set for inside this zone if you want to, or you can look for the swing for 300 pips off of the breakout, as well as take a second position once it actually does break out at that 43.75 mark and go TP1, TP2, and TP3 back to the top of the zone. So actually, that'd be 450 pips combined. I think. Did my math just math right? Yeah, 300 pips for that, and then 150 for this one. Yeah. I don't know why I thought 700 for a second. I'm tripping. That's like that sound like I sleep. But yeah, so that's my main two sets I'm looking for on this one. Now it's 100. You broke structure. Kept faking like he was going for the sales. If it comes back inside the zone, take the buys at the 15075 entry, as well as you can look for that breakout. If you don't want to take this one, you can look for the breakout at the 15136 entry as well. And then last but not least, Germany 40. Right, so this one is starting to push back above the support level. Cool. Where are we taking it to? 1, 2, 3. By the time it gets to 3, we understand that this is technically a resistance level. So it can come to this price and reject off of this. If you're not going to stay up and you're like, you know what, I'm about to go to sleep, cool. Just set your take profit to at least give you 2 to 3. 3 at the furthest, technically, because you don't know if it's actually going to hold right here or if it's going to, well, you don't know if it's actually going to break right here or if it's going to hold it to the level. So if you're not going to be up, just set your TP so that way you can wake up to seeing that little green line in the history, telling you that your take profit was smashed while you were asleep, right? And then if you do set a line like I am at 5 a.m., then you would know if we're actually getting ready for those sales setups as it comes back inside the zone. Before we end the call, get everybody to drop like a 1 in the chat so I know if everybody's good. We are currently blue on those Germany 40 positions while we over here waiting on y'all check. I can see y'all good. I guess I can assume y'all good anyway, because like y'all would have been. I know y'all would have been asking questions if y'all wasn't. That's one thing I'm glad we got that relationship. Everybody feel comfortable asking questions. Like I have no problem. If y'all actually got a question, y'all ask me. So I like that. All right, see a 1. Bet. All right, everything's looking good. Everything is blue as of right now. On trade that isn't ready to go yet is now at 100. Oh, sheesh. So as we're getting ready to end the call, CP1 is smashing on Germany 40. So I'm gonna leave you with that. My job is done for the night, and I'll catch y'all later for New Year's session. All right, y'all. Peace out. All right, I'm back real fast. It's funny because like y'all have no idea how long it's been since my camera died. Excuse me. It's crazy. I'm over here talking to y'all off the pink silky camo do-rag, but call just officially ended. As the call was ending, TP1 was smashing on Germany 40, and I might actually either roll the clip or actually, you know what? I could just turn the camera around, I'll show y'all. I still might roll the clip too, but I try to stay on the call not too long so that way we're not just sitting here waiting on the market to move, because at the end of the day, we do trade both London session and New York, so that's why I said like I'll just set an alarm at 5 a.m. to see what the market is doing. But originally, on this setup in particular, my main move that I wanted to look for was a retest back to the support level down here, but I understood that it could simply just come to this zone right here and bounce off and go for the buys. So that's actually what we caught. First entry for those buys, retest it, came to this price, smack TP1. Same thing on US 30, right? Each one of these pairs were aligning to their bottom of the zones. And each one of those, as they're starting to come back inside their zones, they're getting ready to take off, right? So bring it back to me. I'm still about to go to sleep. I'm gonna still update y'all once my alarm go off. I literally got like what? I might not go to sleep. I don't know. I might get to scroll on to. I'm gonna try to go to sleep because I did take a nap to make sure I was up for this London session today. So I have energy a little bit, but currently 3:36. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Wake back up at 5 a.m. Update y'all with the trades, how they're all doing. Currently I should be blue on everything. Shout out to Germany 40, man. That trade took off for that buy. You love to see it. You love to see it. But alright, I'll talk to y'all in a few. Peace out. Side note, why did I just whisper like that? Now I'm gone. Peace out. Alright, y'all. So it's officially the next morning. Did not wake up from my 5 a.m. alarm like I said I was going to. But we about to get into New York session. So I'm going to make this video like extended from London session to New York. I guess I'll do like a recap video. I'll drop the recap video that I'm having for my live trading session onto here so that way y'all can see it, and that way I don't gotta really like show y'all what exactly happened on the market. You can just kind of like watch and see like what we're looking for today. So without further ado, let me get into this breakdown. What's going on, you guys? What's going on? Welcome to today's New York trading session. As you can see in the center cut already, we had a couple trades. That SMAC PP on US 30. Let's start from the top. US 30, we had TP1 smash before it decided to go back to retest the support level, and you kind of feel like it just created like lower highs and just staying in the same range that started the buys from last night. So what we're going to be looking for today during opening bill is really one or two things, right? So either I'm looking for, I think today, because either I could say like, hey, we took our buys again. Actually, no, we will. If the market push up and closes bullish on this candlestick right here, we can go ahead and set those same buy setup at 33.940. And then also when it breaks out, you guys also still have the option to take that buy setup for that breakout entry that I gave y'all for US 30, right? The furthest I do see it going to potentially would be just coming back to like either this support level or really coming back for the full extension of the 33.840. Right now it's I'm kind of like trying to wait and see. So I'm going based off of how Nas is looking. Right, looking at Nas, it did smash TPs last night, and then it decided to come back outside that zone. So technically, I don't think I ended up giving you guys the soda break setup. Ooh, excuse me, I'm burping right now. But since I didn't give you guys the soda break setup, and it's kind of like already in the middle right now, I'm not going to per se. It kind of would have been like really right off of this level right here. But since we're in the middle of the market, it's kind of like obvious to what setup I'm looking for next, right? And that's a setup that y'all saw me already put into the chat, right? So for Nas, since it's playing in the middle of the market, the only thing I want to see on this for now is a full retest back to the support level. And then once we get that full retest, you guys can take buys right off of that 149.50 area back to the other side. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm expecting this push on this fair to happen, that's gonna cause potentially US 30 to either come back for that full retest here, and then from here we can look for our buys, or if it doesn't come back for that full retest how it's supposed to and just decide to like close bullish above this kind of stick, then we could just wait for that breakout entry or actually take that same buy setup off of the zone, which was that really 150. I'm looking at it right now. 150.74. So either this entry right here, or once it come back inside the zone, you can still take that same buy entry once again for Nas, right? So that's kind of like my main two that I'm looking for. And then I think I might give us the idea to take, not the idea, but I think I might, as we're starting to see like how it plays out and stuff, I might mess around and give y'all that same sales setup. Y'all might see me say in the chat like, hey, take same sales setup on out to 100, and then we'll go from there on that entry as well.
On this pair, right? So I'm expecting the full retest on Nas to come down to support. That's kind of why I saw me in the other SPS chat as well, saying like, okay, cool, like the furthest this pair should be coming to if it decides to come, if it continues to sell off, what time is that? 9:11 that time. So if it continues.
Bro, I'm so sleepy. I don't even know why I'm so tired. Well, I do because like I set my alarm was still going off. But I was just snoozing it. So it kept kind of semi-waking me up. And what really made me miss it to wake up to like update y'all too was the fact that I had didn't really go to sleep until like 4:30, like 4:20, 4:30. Like I was just laying in bed, couldn't really fall asleep. I'm like, bro, there's really ain't no point in me going to sleep right now because I'm gonna throw you back up in 30 minutes. Sure enough, your boy still found a way to doze off. Of course I dozed off within 30 minutes. So of course I wasn't waking back up. Like, trash. But it's cool. Just finished updating all of the pairs that we're looking for right now. So now we're kind of like just chilling, letting the market set up and give us our move. We got 1 minute to open bell. Fishing 929. Love how all our pairs are moving right now though. Whew, just at the jitters. Everything like aligned up perfectly. Just finished up with the live trading call. Market was absolutely moving slow today, and it loves doing exactly what I wanted to do. Once the call get ready to end, like I don't know what's up with the market and why it does that to me. Like we'll get ready to get off the call, and then the market will finally start moving and making its push to like the setups that I'm looking for. Like NAS 100, for example, I gave out the NAS 100 trade. That trade just went ahead. Like as I was giving like the recap of what to look out for, I told him like, hey, cool, that NAS 100 trade is not finally valid. Go ahead, take that trade. And then sure enough, TP1 smash, right? So I don't know why the market do what it do, why it does that to me, but I think it's a check. It reminds me like at the end of the day, bro, I'm in charge. The market is in charge. It decides when it wants to move. It doesn't want to move on when A wants to move. It doesn't want to move when you want it to move. It only moves when the market actually want to move for itself. So the sooner you know that, the better you'll be. Right? You can't rush the market. You can't rush the progress. The process. You can't rush the greatness of the charts. So shout out to you for staying to the end of this video. I might add on to this. I don't know. I might end it right here. But this is what the typical, like a day early, well, let's say from a work standpoint as far as trading, this is what my typical mornings look like. 2:30 a.m. sessions when I actually wake up for it, because I know sometimes I do be oversleeping for it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But 2:30 a.m. London sessions, and then the turnaround to waking up for New York sessions to still make money. So like London was smooth, New York was a little choppy, but I'm expecting it to like really start to like bubble and take off right now. Especially on those Germany 40 positions that we got in right now. Sniper. Those entries are so OP. What I will tell y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. So like, cause I'm looking at the chart right now, like I might update y'all. You know what? No, I'm gonna make like a reel. So go ahead to my Instagram page after you're watching this video. Be on the lookout later on. I'm gonna update y'all with an Instagram reel or some type of video saying like, hey, these are the trades I called out during London. These are the trades I called out during New York. Here's the update on how those TP smash, like something like that. So if you want to see that, go ahead to my Instagram page. Go ahead to my TikTok, and I'm gonna be uploading it on there. Quick update for you guys as well. Shout out to you for staying to the whole end of the video. The live trading room, I've officially changed it from the monthly fee to just a one-time fee. So it still is the one-time fee, not for $550. But there are only literally 95 spots left for the live trading room. Once those spots are gone, I don't plan on opening them back up until Q2 of 2024. So that's not until around April. So until April next year, that's like, it's 95 spots. So I got more than enough time, hopefully. I don't know when they're gonna sell out. Whenever they do, that's when I will I was looking at my eye for a second, but when they decide to actually sell out and do that, that's when you can go ahead and wait. Well, not that's when you can go ahead, but then you have to wait for literally April for me to really open the live trading room back up. Center shop will still be available, but the live trading room, I'm gonna make it exclusive for those the next 95 people that join, because I wanted the 100 spots for my live trading calls. Literally hone in with those live trading people. Essentially, it's crazy. Essentially, y'all really, and for everybody that's in the live trading room, essentially you're not really my personal mentees, but you're kind of getting that more hands-on approach and hands-on analysis on a day-to-day basis of me talking it out and telling you what's going on in the charts. So essentially, like, yeah, in a way, you're kind of getting hands-on experience with me, but not really fully in detail. And as far as the personal mentorship program goes, I know I've been getting a lot of DMs about that recently. I figured out what the price. I know what the price is going to be for next year, and all I'm gonna say is there will be a discounted price starting in December. In December, I'm gonna start opening up spots for next year, and then once the next year hit, the main price that I'm setting it to, that's gonna be the official price. And for next year in particular, I'm really thinking about only doing probably like maybe adding on maybe 2 or 3 more people. That's it. Only two, 3 more people. And I might add on somebody maybe at the end of the quarter, like third quarter, fourth quarter, maybe I'll consider it, but I really want to be more extra hands-on. Like, I got 5 mentees right now. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's doing good. Some mentees are doing better than others, depending on like how you utilize me, right? So for next quarter, I think not next quarter, next year, I think I'm gonna make it like 3. You know what? No, I'm gonna make it fair. I'm gonna make at least 5 more. I'll do 5 more. And I'll leave it at that. There's a lot of stuff I gotta start next year. Next year, literally in-person trainings, in-person boot camps. The headquarters should be finished by next year, which will open up like literally more in-person like classes and stuff. That'd be cool. So we'll see. There's a lot of things in store. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching the whole video. This is what a day in life of a trader. Well, first of all, a student scholar for the NSC Shots, a trader for my own self, and just the academy in general. But yeah, time to go lift some weights.